like normal today, guys, I'm going to be winging this commentary. And what I want to talk about is actually about what I want to talk about, which is kind of weird, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, by the way, sorry for not giving you enough map variation. I've had a couple gameplays on this map already, I think. And I'm guessing you're probably getting old, or getting tired of it. And this map probably does get old after a little bit, but, you know, it's what I had imported to iMovie already, so I just went with it. I think I do get like a decent triple or something, but nothing good, you know. Yeah, I just made another 1 month. I've only made, I think, maybe 3 or 4 ever, and I just made another one because the price was only $1, so I was like, why not? And I already got into like 3 games in a row where I choked completely and I started yelling and stuff. I recorded the audio of me raging, but I didn't save it because I don't think that's interesting to watch. I was going to record my audio and see if I got a clip and then show you guys the live reaction, which I thought would be pretty cool, and I think you guys would agree on that, but I can't get clips on noobs and like Pinnacle and stuff. I just completely choke every time. If I get a clip, it's going to be on really good people, and it will be like a couple like snipes for a nice triple. It's not going to be something like a massive multi-kill. I just can't do that. I don't know why. They just always fail. I must just be bad at sniping. But, so what I really want to talk about today is kind of like ideas about what to talk about, because I would love to share with you guys kind of like personal stories and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, but I really just don't have that interesting of a life. I mean, I probably have a couple stories that I just can't remember off the top, but that shows you how interesting they must be if I can't even remember them. So if you guys have any topics that you think I can talk about, you can leave that in the comments. Try to stay away from like Halo 4 and divisions in the community and stuff like that, because I go over that all the time. I want to like spice it up for you guys, because I get sick of listening to my own commentaries. I have to re-listen to them to make sure they don't completely suck. I skip over parts, but look at that bloodshot. But, you know, I don't know. They just seem like really boring to me, and that always happens to me. Whenever I stick someone, they always run into me, and I always end up dying from it. So, I don't know. I'm going to probably ask my mom and see if she knows any stories that I have, because I can't even remember any. I don't know why. I'm completely blanking right now, but hopefully the next couple of videos will include some kind of personal story, and if you guys can suggest any to me, a nice topic for a commentary there. And another thing I wanted to say is I have a pretty nice gameplay, which is rare, pretty nice gameplay on Pit MLG, I think it is. I don't know which one it is on my computer, so I'm going to have to like just check through, but that's definitely a gameplay that you'll be interested in seeing. It doesn't have anything like super flashy, but I know my snipe is just pretty consistent that game, so it's probably one of my better gameplays. I really don't get many gameplays because every time I go to play, I'm usually going for clips alongside. If I'm playing MLG with a team, I'll try to win, but let's say I'm like low shields and there's a guy like 3/4 shields right in front of me or something, and I can go back to cover and my teammate can clean up that kill. I'll definitely be going for the triple or the over or whatever it is, because I'm not a conservative player. I get really bored camping, and because I love clips, because I don't know, clips is what really gives me memories. I don't care if I get a double kill no scope that really sucks, as long as it has a cool memory to it. It really matters to me. And some people don't get that. I don't know, but you know, I guess that's how I am. I'd rather have a triple kill to win the game with 3 shots of my snipe while all my teammates are screaming "Oh!" than get a really bad Killian arrow with the sword that has no memories and it's just me playing. Oh, nice no scope, and it's just me playing alone. So that's just my view on that, and there's me choking it. Look at that. I just don't know what to do. When I see a ton of enemies around me, I don't have like those actions that Campy and everyone else does that just tells them, oh, look this way and you'll immediately get a kill. I guarantee you, if I had those instincts to be able to look around and find enemies every single time, because I never find them when I'm a multi-kill, then I would be able to get a couple nice Jarls with snipe. I still have not gotten a Jarl with snipe. I know you probably laugh at that. really bad for most of you, but I don't know, I'm just really not good at getting high snipe multi-kills. I do get decent small ones that have some nice snipes in them, but just can't get the high ones. Highest is a Killtrocity on Pinnacle. That was in my montage 4, which really was bad. And I got a nice Killtacular no-scope once on Pinnacle too, but I've never gotten anything. Really just don't think I've ever gotten anything that sick before. I do get nice clips though. I'm going to try to be less harsh on myself because, I don't know. I might just seem like really negative to you guys. Oh, I actually do have a life story for you guys. I really don't like these long gameplays because I get really bored in them. At least commentating because I run out of topics, as you know I don't come in with a list or anything, but oh, my throat hurts right now. Allergies. Wow, it really sucks. But anyway, oh, thunderstorm outside. You might be able to hear that in the background. Anyways, I have this English teacher, and not to say his name or anything, but he is basically obsessed with Dave Matthews Band, and that always happens to me. Have you guys ever had that happen to you? Like, you feel like you can get the highest multi-kills ever, but every single time you try and sword someone or snipe someone, you always are low shields because the person before you, like, traded with a melee or something like that. It's impossible for me to keep multi-kills going because I'm always one-shot when I'm trying. Okay, but let me get back to the story. So, I get into class, and there's a stapler on my desk, and obviously I'm like, why is there a stapler on my desk? And not like it's a big deal or anything. But anyway, I go and take it off, put it on my teacher's desk, and I just lean it up against another stapler that's on his desk. Just, I don't know, because he's a teacher that everyone kind of likes to joke around with. He's not a bad teacher, he's just he was really bad at the beginning of the year. He's gotten better, but... And anyway, he comes in the door while I'm like moving around his stapler, and he starts flipping out at me, like screaming at me. And kids across the hall like come in the room, they're like, what's going on here? Class starts, everyone's like, what just happened? I'm like, I'm not even sure what's happening. I'm like, you really should not react that much to a stapler. He's like, don't touch other people's stuff. You don't even know. Kid, you think everything belongs to you. I'm like, it's like I'm talking to like one of those, I don't know, 15-year-olds that think they own the place and stuff, and that's like a freshman, you know, they just like start freaking out. He just started like having the spaz attack on me and all that stuff. So I was like, I really don't think you should react that much over something that small because, I don't know, I think you guys would agree with me there. But kids started like saying like, what was going on here? Did someone have like a fight? And it ended up being that he said that he was gonna write me up and give me detentions and stuff for it. And I was like, oh, actually, that was a sick triple right there. And then look at that! I get so close every time. It makes me like cry. That would have been the sickest overkill Nosk ever, but I choke every time. And basically, he ended up not writing me up. We kind of like made up, I guess, but. I don't know, if you thought that story was interesting, let me know, because I thought it was kind of a boring story, but it was a decent story, you know. It's something to fill up the time in a 10-minute comm. But this is basically wrapping up, and remember to keep an eye out for my MLG montage coming up. Oh, also, I need an editor. I have one in mind right now who sent me a couple of their things, and he did pretty good, but if anyone is a very good editor or knows any very good editors, get me hooked up. I mean, that guy that told me he wanted to edit was really cool about it. He's like, if you find anyone better, that's totally fine. But he's definitely my editor right now. So unless anyone else comes up and offers to do it, then he's it. And I don't know how I'll do it if I don't agree with what he does, but hopefully he'll do a good job. I'll trust him. And see you guys later. Remember, let me know the things I asked about. Bye.